back at it again with another video. This time we're talking about the electric lion, Luxray. And if you said you haven't used one before, you're lying. In fact, this is the team that everyone used in Diamond and Pearl. I don't remember using this team, but inside my hearts of hearts, I know I have used this exact team. And who wouldn't? Shinx is a super cute Pokemon that you get early on. Luxio's that awkward but kind of early evolution. And Luxray just looks like a dang beast. But because we've all used one, we know that unfortunately Luxray is not as beastly as it seems. First off, Luxray is a powerhouse. Its 120 attack stat is a huge benefit to it. Using Crunch or its best move, Wild Charge, it's going to take out huge chunks of HP out of whomever it's against. Luxray's biggest problem though, well, two, is the fact that it's super frail and it's kind of slow. It only has 70 speed, and even though it does have a pretty good ability with Intimidate, that's not enough to keep it alive long enough. It also had the benefit of the hidden ability Guts, which is decently good and gave more power to Luxray. And then you have Rivalry. Don't make me laugh, that ability sucks. Unfortunately, Luxray has a lot against it. Hopefully Radical Red does something, and it does, to help out our fan favorite Pokemon. One of the first things you notice about Radical Red Luxray is it's now electric and a dark type Pokemon, which makes sense. I mean, look at this thing. It is listening to My Chemical Romance as we speak. But it's also great because one of its best moves that Luxray is known for, Crunch, now gets Stab. In addition to gaining a dark typing, it got the new dark type move, Sucker Punch, which gives it boosted power and priority, which helps out with its being slow problem. Before we jump into the cooler stuff, let's just mention that in version 1.10, Luxray can now learn the move Nasty Plot, which is alright. Luxray can run Volt Switch, but trust me, Luxray got some better moves than a Nasty Plot boosted Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. One of the more interesting changes, the ability Rivalry lost its negative condition. Usually, if you fought against someone of the opposite gender, you would lose power. But now, you either gain power for fighting the same gender, or nothing happens, which is considerably a whole lot better than vanilla Rivalry. And even though the boost from Rivalry is a little bit weaker than Guts, at least you don't have to damage your Luxray to give it more power. So now Rivalry is a decent ability. The only time it isn't useful is fighting against genderless Pokemon, like legendaries, that all the Elite Four have. You know, Luxray probably won't be using that ability in the late game. Now that we've entered 2.0, Luxray got a couple of cool things going for it now. It now learns the new electrical physical move, Zing Zap, which is the signature move of Togedemaru. And it's a great replacement for Wild Charge because it does around the same amount of damage and you won't be hurt from recoil. But do you know what's even better than Wild Charge? The first version of Wild Charge, Volt Tackle. That's right, Luxray can now learn the signature move of Pikachu, which is a really weird signature move for it to have because it does so much recoil, has so little HP. But now Luxray can use that move, which is a great combination for Luxray because it's a physical attack and Luxray has huge physical stat, so it works out. Unfortunately, you're going to be very hurt every time you use it. Conclusion, Luxray is still as cool as ever. It's now a dark type as gets Sucker Punch, it gets Volt Tackle, but the problem was never its damage output, it was its frailty and how slow it was. Sucker Punch does help, but situational, because the opponent actually has to be attacking you first. And even though you have Volt Tackle dishing out massive amounts of damage, you're also dealing massive amounts of damage to yourself, so it's literally a double-edged sword. However, Luxray is still fun to use. You can try out Rivalry. 70 speed isn't all that bad in the mid game. In the end, it's the same Pokemon, but much more powerful than vanilla Luxray. For that reason, we're giving it a 3 out of 5. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know which Pokemon you would like to see next. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.